Welcome back to another episode of the Elevated Chat Room. Elevate your mind, elevate your life. It's your host, Lonzo Jones. My guy, Dwayne Malone, co-host. He's once again behind the scenes doing what he do. He like to do that, though. This is one guy that could be in the limelight, but rather, you know what I'm saying, step behind the cameras and just kind of work in the background. That's the kind of guy he is. But anyways, we got another episode on tonight. The topic is heart over hype, the grind behind the success. We got Keave Foster with us tonight. He is a Muscle Shoals student athlete. Keave, tell them a little bit more about yourself.
Like he said, I go to Muscle Shoals. I'm a junior. I'm 17. I've been playing football and basketball since I was like 6. I really love the sport. Really like to drive for it.
You said how tall are you?
I'm 6'3".
How much you weigh?
187.
6'3", 187. So
trying to hit 180. I'm trying to hit 6'4", 180.
Okay. You want to be 6'4", 180.
How much? 190. 6'4", 190. My fault, y'all. My fault. 6'4",
you cool,
190.
You cool. So 6'4", 190. You are a basketball player and a football player.
Yeah, and I also do track.
You also do track. Okay, so let's do this then. What position you play in football?
I play free safety.
Free safety. All right. What about basketball?
I play small forward.
Small forward. You dunking? You a shooter? You a ball? What you got?
You know I'm getting on that rim. I ain't gonna say I'm too much of a shooter because I don't really shoot the ball. But you know my talent is to go get on that rim. And
okay.
You don't want to jump with me. You don't want to see me at that rim.
So what's your vertical looking like? You ever had your vertical tested?
I think it's like a 30, 37.
Oh, you jumping?
I'm jumping.
You jumping?
Gym. I'm jumping out the gym.
Okay. Now, what about track? What you run in track?
I run the 100, 200, 400. I long jump and a high jump. I'm gonna do triple jump this year. You know.
So you doing a little bit of everything?
I'm doing everything. They want me to. I got to go to state for everything. They want me to.
Sweet. So, as far as track. Is that something that was just God given, or did you actually work your way into that? It was kind of God given, and you put the work in with it.
It was God given, and I put the work in because I'm long, so I really got a nice little stride on me. But at the same time, I have to work on my own speed, my own pace. But yeah, I think it's really God given, and I have to put some type of work into it to get as fast as I want to be.
Okay, so it's just little technique things you work on to get a little bit faster and just to make it, to kind of perfect your craft.
A little form work, how to keep my feet up under me, not to long stride everything. Because like in the 100, you can't long stride that. You got to constantly move your feet. But in the 400 and stuff, I can long stride it because it's a long track. So I got to go all the way around. So it's certain things you got to long step and keep your feet up under you on some things.
Now, would you rather run the 100 or the 400?
It's really 50-50 because I can move in the 100, but them boys up there moving pretty fast.
Yeah.
At that state level, man. I went up there and got rolled. But that 400, that's me right there.
Okay. You look like a 400 guy.
Yeah.
I did a little track and everything in high school, but that 400 was a beast.
Yeah, you gotta be man to run something like that. That ain't no little kid thing.
No, the first time I ran, I hit that last straightaway. I felt like my thighs was about to disintegrate. Like, bro,
ain't no joke. When I first ran in my freshman year, my 8th grade year, I was on junior. I was on the JV team. Man, I went to that meet. Hey, they called the first. I wasn't in the first heat because it was my first time running. So I'm in the last heat with slow people. I thought they were challenging me or something. I hit that straight away, boy. When I tell you, I about caught a cramp.
Yeah, that 400 is a different type of race, and I respect guys that run there. I respect them all, but that 400 is something different. Yeah. Just something different. Yeah. Now let me ask you this: what drives you beyond? We talked about how God just giving you this ability, but what drives you beyond just your natural talent? What's your why? What's driving you?
I say what's driving me is pretty much my mama, my grandma, and my dad.
Okay.
My grandma, ever since I was a little kid, she been talking about this one car she want. How she want this one car in particular, and like how she want it. So that's just like, cause my brother, he should have made it, but he didn't get that far. So I'ma drive myself to get there and get beyond where he got. So I can give my grandma this one car she just want. And like my mom, like I don't want to put her business out there, but she lost her brother, and I know that's hard to do. And I want her to see how successful I am. So I want to give her stuff that her brother could have. And then my dad, I just look up to him. Everybody say I look like him, and we play the same. But nah, he can't do what I do. You can ask him. My dad swear he better than me, but nah, he can't see me. So I just want him to show. I want to show him that I can get past where he is.
Okay. So you got family that's motivating you.
Yeah.
You got your grandmother, you got your mother, and you got your father.
Yeah. I'll also mention my uncle. He no, my cousin. He coached up there at Alabama. He the DB coach. You feel me? I want him to see why they need to give me that offer.
Okay. Okay. So you got to prove some stuff.
Yeah, I got a lot to prove.
Okay.
They think I'm just some washed up free safety that go to my shows. That it's more deep than that. Like,
okay. So let me ask you this then: how you gonna prove it?
I prove it every day. I get in that weight room every day. When I'm not in that weight room, I'm outside putting in work. When we was closed out for school this week, that didn't stop me. I was outside. It's cold. I was outside still doing for work because I want to get better at what I'm doing. Okay. It's certain stuff that I'm slow on because we just got out of basketball and stuff, so I got to speed that back up.
Okay.
So
well, that's what's up, man. Because that's one thing I always ask student athletes or just athletes in general: are you putting in work outside of everybody else? If you only working with your team, then you don't want to be elite.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get there.
You want to be just as good as the guys. Like, no, I want to be that. I want to be that guy, not one of the guys.
Yeah.
So that's big ups to you. Because it's been cold.
Man, it's been so cold. Yeah.
But yeah, man. So I've seen you play safety. I've been to a few of your games, and I was like, yeah, he holding it down out there. You could tell you play with confidence, and you got the length. Like you don't. I mean, you stand out. You know, when you're on the field. So with that frame, like you said, if you get to 190, 195, and keep your speed and your shiftiness, yeah, you be on your way.
I'm gonna try to go somewhere. I'm gonna go somewhere if I stay committed to what I'm doing. I'm gonna for sure go somewhere.
If you had to pick one school to go to, what school is that?
My dream school is Texas. Go Longhorn. That's my dream school right there.
Texas. I like Texas too. I like Texas. Texas is known to having some dogs out there, some good safeties and things like that. So yeah, that's a great school to go to, and they got a good program. They building it back up right now. So that's what's up. Now, how do you manage the pressure from recruiters? Because I know you're getting recruited now. So how do you manage the pressure from that?
I really try to stay calm. Like when a coach called me, I don't get too excited. I try to maintain. Don't want to get like nervous and start stuttering.
Yeah,
because you get to stutter and they gonna look at you like, man, he gonna fold under pressure. So I try to be coachable and stuff. Like when they talking to me, and when they come up there to the school and they want to conversate, I maintain like focused on them. I look them in the eyes. Don't try to look too far around and stuff. So I stay focused to them and stuff.
One thing that I've learned from speaking is that if you slow down and don't rush yourself, just slow down and just talk, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure you just getting your words out slowly and correctly, then you're less likely to stutter, you're less likely to fumble. So just relax and you got to realize, they're a man just like you a man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Only difference is they just at a higher level in their life than what you are. You're trying to get somewhere, and they may hold the ticket for it. You know what I'm saying? Or they potentially hold the ticket because when it's all said and done, it's up to you and what God has planned for you. But yeah, I like that. Like I said, just slow down, take your time. Like I said, just relax around it. Because guess what? If they don't offer you, somebody else is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And this is what I like. The beauty is that I love right now too about college football is that if you do fortunate enough to get a scholarship and your first 2 years you get there, you kind of make a name for yourself, you can always jump in that portal and go where you want to go then, and they be on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind, as you're going through this recruiting process. Let me ask you this: so who's helping you navigate this journey of being recruited?
I say my coaches and my mom.
Okay.
And my brother, my older brother, helped me a lot with it.
Okay, that's good because you got to have somebody that's helping you navigate.
Yeah.
Have you taken any official visits yet?
Not yet.
Okay. So you plan. I know you planning to do it. Any school right now you got like pinpointed that you want to take an official visit to?
I want to take an official visit to Arkansas.
Okay.
They want me to come up there. I think March 8th. That's their last basketball game, I think. And then if I don't make it to that one, they want me to come up there March 15th. That's when they start practice.
Okay. So what role does your teamwork play in your success? What role does your team work play in your success?
Because like we said, I play free safety, so I'm all eyes in the sky. So I gotta see everything, get everybody the calls and whatnot. So I feel like I'm the leader of the team and stuff. I control the secondary.
Okay.
And then if somebody on the line mess up, I can yell at them, but that's not what I do. We'll talk about it when we get off the field. Like, hey, you messed up, and then if I mess up, they'll tell me. So like as a leader, I feel like I talk to them and they can talk to me, and we'll get it right the next play, and it won't happen no more.
Okay.
I feel like I play the leader.
So your teamwork is more, you see it as like the way you lead, your leadership ability. You said something earlier about how you work out, how you put the work in, how you grind, how you every day you're hitting the gym, you're doing something to perfect your craft. Yeah. That's also leadership, because I would hate to be on a team with a guy that's getting offers and he don't work harder than I do, and I ain't got no offer.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
Like, bro, like you possibly can go D1 and I'm outworking you. That's a problem.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
You know what I'm saying? Because what you got to realize is this: when you get to college, everybody that's pretty much got a scholarship, they was the man at their high school. So now you got that guy, you got about 25 that guys that just walked in with you. So now you got to figure out how you're going to separate yourself from all these other guys.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So your leadership ability, your mental capacity of how to grasp the game. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Your willingness to be physical. Because everybody that play football ain't physical. We talked about that before on another episode. You know what I'm saying? Are you more like are you a physical safety, or are you more like I'd rather just get the picks and I just make good tackles?
No, I'm a physical safety.
Oh, you
come down here.
You coming down here? Okay, yeah. See, that's the thing. Like everybody ain't like that, and that could be a separation, or you working on your hands, being able to catch.
You throw that ball up to me, it's gonna get picked. I'm telling you that now.
All right, y'all heard it. He gonna put a stamp on it.
Yeah.
All right. So we talked about your teamwork and how it plays a role in your success. You were saying how when you're at safety, you're kind of like the quarterback of the defense.
Yeah.
How complex does that get? Is that something that is super complex, or is just like just basic?
It's really 50-50.
Okay.
I could do both.
I told Aiden, I was like, he loves basketball. That's his favorite sport. He played baseball and football, but he loves basketball, right? So we was talking one night, and he was basically asking me what was my favorite sport in high school. And I was like, bud, I ain't gonna lie to you. Ain't nothing like Friday Night Lights. Rivalry game, good playing against, and that rivalry is good. And it's just like the stadium's packed. Like, do you feel that same way? Do you think that is... which one do you think is just like more, as y'all call lit? You know what I'm saying? Which one is more hype? Basketball, rivalry, or football?
I'd say they both got their in and out.
Okay.
This year, our biggest rivalry is Florence.
Yeah.
And we gave it to them in football.
Gotcha.
But in basketball, it was a different story. It's packed. We had our gym sold out. People still trying to get in, couldn't get in. Now when I tell you that's a rivalry, yeah. In basketball, but I feel like our football more lit because it's big play.
Yeah.
Helmets hidden.
Yeah.
I like football more.
That was me. Now we had a guy that played ball with me in high school. He was like a McDonald's All-American, went to Indiana, Big Ten freshman, Big Ten Player of the Year, ended up going to the NBA. So he was a year younger than me. So when I say it used to be standing room only, fire, Marshall had to be in there to shut it down. Like, no, can nobody else come in? Like fans standing around. But it used to be lit, but it still wasn't like football.
Yeah, ain't nothing like them rivalry games in football.
Still wasn't like football, man. So somebody else agrees with me, makes me feel good about that. So let's. What's your favorite sport?
Football.
100%. 100%. Okay. So who have you gotten an offer from thus far?
I got an offer from UNA, Mississippi State, Missouri, and Troy.
Okay, so doing some. So you've gotten some SEC offers. Troy's a solid D1 school. UNA is up and coming. Those some solid offers, bro.
Yeah.
You
my
junior?
First four when I'm a junior.
Yeah.
Some good offers.
So you on your way.
Yeah.
You going to any camps this summer?
Yeah, I'm going to my first camp. I'm going to be at the Alabama camp, and then my second one I'm gonna be at the Auburn one, and I'm talking to the Florida coach right now. I'm trying to get to their camp and then the Arkansas camp.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be at a lot of camps this summer.
Yeah, that's what you need to do. Get in them camps, and you need to get your highlight tapes together. You on Twitter?
Yeah.
Got your Twitter account? Okay. So yeah, man, because once you get one offer, you start putting it out there. Next thing you know, I start looking at you. Next thing you know, 2-star, 3-star, possibly 4-star. I mean, it's all, but like it goes back to what you were saying. It's all about how much work you're willing to put in, and you have to know what your strengths and your weaknesses are. Of course, Stephen Curry in basketball, he can shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so if I can shoot better than anybody in the league, am I still gonna work on it? Yes. But if I am weak at driving and finish, then I should be working on my driving, my finish more than I'm shooting the 3-ball, because I'm already pretty much perfected that. So once you get to a point where you know, okay, well, I'm good at right here. Now my hands ain't where they need to be. You know what? For the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna take time out and I'm gonna go ahead and work with these wide receivers. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get on this jug machine. You know what I'm saying? I want my hands to get so good that coach he gonna contemplate on, should I even be in that wide receiver sometimes? Think about it. You 6'4" at wide receiver and you got hands with a 37 minutes vertical?
Unstoppable, right?
Come on. Like, so that's just one of them things like in the back of your mind. It's like, yeah, let me go work on this. You see what I'm saying? And plus it's just gonna make you better overall. As a teammate, help your team. It's gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something to put in the back of your mind. So how do you stay true to yourself regardless of the hype? Because the hype coming, you already got some hype. So how do you stay true to yourself? How do you stay centered and humble?
Because I know it all can get taken away from you and like that. So I don't want to be big. Like, I don't want to get all big and stuff. And I know all this can go away just for one thing I do. So I try to maintain everything I do. I don't like to, like all that smoking and drinking. I don't do that. I don't really like to go to parties because nowadays it's getting shot up. So I try to stay out the way because I don't want something that I didn't do for them college coaches to be like, man, he being around all this and they just take it away. So I try to stay humble with everything. Stay out the way. Just stay out the way. Don't try to get a big head. Let all all the names on Twitter, let them give you, like, make your name big. You don't need to do all that extra stuff, like going around telling people how you a 5-star, 4-star, and all this. You let them do their research on you. You don't need to tell nobody what you is stuff.
I like that. Remaining humble, bro. It's gonna be big because sometimes it gets to be hard to be humble. But if you don't, life will humble you.
Yeah.
You know, and like you said, it can be taken away. I always say, man, if you don't respect the game, then don't expect too much from the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like in our Little League football team last year, we had this guy that played defensive end, not the most athletic by no means, but practice, he go harder than anybody. Sprints, he ain't the fastest, but he finished in first somehow. Just go, I mean, great kid, right? So we get in the game and we're playing against a really athletic team. I think we're up by like 6 points. And the kid breaks it. On this same play, that kid I'm talking about, the defensive end, he does his assignment. Kid grabs him, throws him to the ground. The running back takes it and runs down the sideline. I was like, man, they finna score. All of a sudden, you look up. You see this boy get up, take an angle, hawk him down, tackle him right at the goal line. And I truly believe, because of how hard he goes at practice, the game rewarded him. So it's those little opportunities right there when you trying to take a little shortcut at practice. You don't want to get that last rep in. You don't know how that's going to affect a game. Yeah. And it couldn't. And I don't think there's nobody else on the team that it would have happened to. When I tell you he got slung, they didn't call it. That boy got up, ain't the fastest. That kid's way faster than him. But that boy got so much heart and so much grit and determination, and he wanted so bad. Man, he hawked that kid down. You talking about lit?
I know he got up excited.
So that's what I'm saying, bro. As you continue to grow and you continue to get these offers and you continue to have people come around you, because you already know that's coming. The bigger you get, the bigger your entourage is going to try to be. Yeah. So you got to be smart about that, man, and just make sure you surround yourself with people that actually got your best interests at heart.
Yeah, I stay around the same people.
Good. And I know your mom. I know your mama, she don't play. Even though you know what I'm saying, you a junior, mama still don't play.
I don't play at all.
So who would you say looks up to you?
My youngest brother and my homeboy Cam.
Okay.
I say they look up to me.
So-
I think my youngest brother look up to me the most.
Okay.
Messiah, he playing on the basketball team, playing on the football team, but when I tell you he look up to me, he look up to me the most. On his phone, I'm his wallpaper.
That's what's up. That's a great connection.
I try to set an example for him. Like when we be outside 1v1 and stuff, and he don't like to be playing defense. I tell him like that's something you got to do. You got to play defense. And when I tell you I came to one of his games, defensive player right there.
I was just telling Wayne that he asked me about it. I was like, bro, I said, I got to have him on my squad. He sets the tone. I was like, this boy plays some lockdown defense.
He might not be the best scorer. Yeah, he might not be the best scorer, but he can play some defense.
He sure can. And that's the thing, like knowing your skills, like we was talking, knowing your strengths and weaknesses. And I told him, I said, man, if you go train in the off season and come back with basic handles, just basic. You ain't gotta have point guard handles, just basic. I was like, bro, you're gonna be a special little ball player. But you gotta get some type of handles.
Yeah.
But I don't need them for that right now. You know what I'm saying? We got that covered. It's like, look, bro, I need for you to get up in them. I need for you to when they get that ball and they see you coming, I need for them in the back of their mind to be like, man, I hate this boy.
Yeah.
I hate going against this team. And he do it.
Yeah.
And he definitely looks, because every time he come up to the house, it's always somebody, Kiave this, Kiave that. And I had to tell him one day, I was like, man, you don't realize what you and your brother have. Like, that's a special connection that y'all have. I was like, he dropping you off. I was like, do you even tell your brother thank you?
He sure don't tell me.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
But-
little things like that. I was like, your brother don't have to do this. He don't have to. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you need to be like, man, I appreciate you, big bro. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's why I just kind of figured that I know there's somebody out there looking up to you, man. But that makes you want to be a better person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, so that's what's up, man. So we're talking about sports. Let me ask you this. Who in your life did you look up to as a role model that was an athlete?
My oldest brother.
Okay. What's your older brother's name?
Makai Russell. He
Okay.
went to Florence.
Went to Florence. How old is he?
I think he's 23 right now.
Okay.
22. He's somewhere around there.
So what sport he played?
He played football, basketball, and baseball.
Okay, so he was a 3-sport athlete as well.
Yeah.
Did he get any scholarships or anything like that?
He did from football, and then I don't know what happened after that.
Okay.
He went and played 1 year, and then I think he got hurt, and then he stopped playing after
Okay.
that.
That happens, man. Like you said, it can be taken away just like that. That's why I said you got to respect the game. And one thing you're going to have to get in your head too is that it's like, yeah, I'm an athlete, but me being an athlete is not my life. It's just part of my life.
Yeah.
But you train like it is your life.
I see what you're saying now.
You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it ain't your life, but I don't identify. That's not, if it's taken away from me, I'm still this man, this young boy. I'm still this person. You know, I still can function. I still can go on. But at the same time, it's like, this could get me where I want to be.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So find that balance. And bro, like I had a homeboy that got drafted by the Carolina Panthers he started off at Florida, and then he ended up at a smaller school, I think Valdosta. He got drafted. Well, he got picked up as a free agent. And when he was going to try to see if he make the team, that's a conversation that we had. I was like, bro, just remember, I was like, you know what I'm saying? The football has always been a part of your life. It's not your life.
Yeah.
So if it don't work out, you still my guy. You still did stuff that kid coming from where you come from could never imagine. When I tell you I used to drop him off at his house, he's like, hey, Zo, come in the house right quick. Let me show you this. This man will pull out boxes and boxes of scholarships from like every college in the United States, bro. I'm like, bro, like this is just, it was kind of surreal for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm getting maybe 2 or 3 offers, which I wasn't comparing because he was a heck of an athlete. It ain't even no comparison. Yeah. He was a number 9 running back in the nation. That's the same year that Adrian Peterson came out. I mean, he had scholarships everywhere. Ran track, played basketball too, but track and football, he ended up signing at Florida. So, you know, and that was back right before Urban Meyer got there when Ron Zook was the coach. So if you get an SEC scholarship for the most part, you're a top player, high school player somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind, man, as you grind and continue to push. Remember that there's somebody always looking up to you. And sometimes it be people that you don't even expect, bro. They be watching you. You know what I'm saying?
It's a somebody my dad talked to. He old and he look up to me. Like he want to see me go far. So that's what I try to do. I try to go far. So my little brother can see like he can do this also. Like he can go somewhere.
Yeah. What's up, man? You gotta have that why. All right. It says, how has balancing football and basketball shaped your mindset?
Balancing it. In both sports, you gotta like the fatigue in both sports is way different.
Okay. Yeah, it is.
You gotta like in basketball, you play. So our coach, we'll play man to man, full court. Man, that's non-stop. And then like in football, you get breaks. You get them breaks. If they get a first down, we'll ref will slow the game down. Like the game will slow down for you and stuff, and then it pick back up. In basketball, it ain't no slow game.
Yeah.
It's quick, a whole game. And you like some coaches they don't even call a timeout. They'll keep playing. You get tired, ain't no coming out the game. If you the best player, ain't no coming out the game. You gotta have that fatigue in you to want to stay in the game.
Gotcha.
So I say the fatigue different.
Okay, so there's a difference between being in football shape and basketball shape.
Yeah, a big difference. And then I say football, we lift weights more. Basketball, we'll lift 2 times a week.
Yeah.
Football, we in there every day.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I say that lifting weights, the fatigue, and the mindset of it.
Okay.
Like in basketball, I wouldn't say the mindset, but like your athleticism. Like you got to be able to dribble the ball, shoot a ball, rebound, lay the ball up. Like that's so much stuff you got to work on. But in like football, you got to be able to catch a ball, be able to run routes, cover people, see people. You got to see the whole offense, whole defense. It's so much more. It's different in both sports.
Yeah. So when you got that first offer, was it Mississippi State?
It was UNA.
So when you got that first offer from UNA, how did it feel?
Man, I want to jump up and down, scream, all that. But when they gave me that offer, I was like to myself, I talked to myself, I was like, man, I can really do this.
Yeah.
Like that one offer can put a name out there for me, and I can get so many more. And so when I got that first offer, I told myself I could really do this. Like I could get out of here with this.
Yeah.
So it just pushed me some more. Every game I went out there, I showed them why I should get these offers and stuff. So like when I say Missouri, Mississippi State, and Detroit, like they seen the film, they see what I can do. So I say that UNA offer pushed me way more.
Man, that's always good to hear because it's like you get rewarded for your hard work, for the time you put in, for the grind that you've been on, and you get a chance. And also, like you said, it motivates you to want to. Oh, okay, bro. Like somebody believe in me.
Yeah.
Oh, bet I'm gonna show you why you offer me, but I'm also start showing these other schools why they need to offer me. So that motivation, man, I like that. You always have to find something within to motivate you to receive something from the outward, because sometimes you may get to a point in life where you feel like, oh, I made it. It's too easy. So now what's your motivation? So there's always got to be a why. Yeah. Okay, so what happens after you get your grandma that car? Okay, I got to find me another why. You see what I'm saying? It's always got to be like, because if not, you're going to plateau. You know what I'm saying? They said Michael Jordan used to read articles about how he's flawed and this and that, how he can't do this and that, because he had already won these rings, these MVPs, these championships, whatever. So he's trying to always find something to motivate him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, nowadays with social media, bro, like you have a bad game, they gonna tear you down. They gonna rip you up and on social media, bro. Yeah. So you go on there and start reading them comments. If you got the right mindset and you got enough toughness within you, enough security within you to be able to read that stuff and use it for motivation instead of, using it for a negative thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So that offer, I know it had to be exciting, man. So how long was it after you got your first offer that you got your next offer?
I said it got to basketball season when I got my next offer.
Okay.
So it was long, but I was still patient with myself. I knew I was gonna get more. Like, cause our defensive edge, Maury Johnson, he rolling in offers. So I'm knowing coaches watching the game. So
Yeah.
I was being patient with myself. Like, they gonna see me. They gonna see me. So
give them something to see, bro.
it was, I think, basketball season. Coach called me down there, and they had offered me a damn. After that, they just kept coming.
That's what's up. So you gotta, man, I'm telling you, man, your senior year, even though it seemed like it's so far away, man, that thing gonna be here before you know it.
Yeah.
Friday night, first game kickoff gonna be here before you know it.
I need everybody to be there.
Yeah.
That's our senior day.
Y'all first game?
First game. And we play a big school too.
Who y'all playing?
Gaston City. We lost to them last year.
Yeah. Okay.
Telling you, that's gonna be a movie for y'all.
Okay.
Telling you.
Okay.
Gotta be there.
That's what's up, man. I got a last question for you, man. Which core value guides your journey both on and off the field? So what is that one core value that you hold to while you navigate through life?
I say respect and kindness. How respectful I am on and off the field, and how kind I am on and off the field.
Okay. So if I ask somebody out there about Keave Foster, I was like, man, say something about Keave. What they gonna say, man, he's a super respectful dude and he treats everybody with respect.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a good trait to have, bro. All right. Where can they find you at on social media, like Twitter, your stuff? Where can they find you at?
My Twitter is Keave7. Basically everything that my Instagram's Keave7, and then my Snapchat is Too Cool. No, it's Keave7. That's my old one. My new one is Too Cool Keave. You can find me on there.
How do you spell Keave?
Keivay.
Keave 7. You got anything else you want to tell them, man? Before anything you want to say, you don't have to. I'm just asking you. Anything you want to leave with them before we get up out of here?
Stay committed to what y'all doing. Don't try something new because you see your friend doing it. Stay with you. Like, do what you want to do.
Y'all heard it from Keave. He said, "Stay in your lane because it's less traffic. Stay to yourself. Be who you are. Be committed to yourself. Stay true to yourself, and life will reward you eventually." Hey, we're gonna get up out of here. That's pretty much the end of our episode. I want to thank you, Keave Foster, for hopping on tonight. Man, this is a young man that is about to shake up the shows. He's already getting offers from D1 school, SEC schools. Y'all follow Keave7 on social media. Look out for him. Like I said, 3-sport athlete. Great kid, great student. And we looking forward to seeing you do what God has blessed you to do, bro.
Thank y'all for having me on this podcast. Hopefully I could be on it again.
Oh, yeah, we'll get you back. That's for sure. All right, so we out. That's another episode of the Elevated Chat Room. Elevate your mind, elevate your life. You guys be blessed. We out.